Hello, I'm Andy, and I'm going to read to you a program called Tarot, Your Love Story for January 2019. And this is for you coming from Taurus. So let's see what the first card says. And the first card for you will be to talk to you about your first 15 days in January for the area of romance. And wow, it's a terribly bad card. There's a short-circuiting, there is confrontation, there is opposition in this card. And there's quarrelsomeness as well, argumentativeness as well. So it says for the first 15 days, if you find a new romance, all these negatives will be seen in this new romance. So think carefully, don't rush into it. Give it a nice cooling period. And if you have an ongoing romance, there's going to be fireworks, seeing from this card. Things are going to go wrong, miscommunication, miscalculation, blame. So well, it's you listening to me. If you want to keep the peace and if you value this love affair that you have, this romance, then you'll have to be very careful what you say, what you do. Now I'm going to talk to you about your area of marriage. And your area of marriage is that the most sensitive problem could be about finances. So in this first 15 days of January, the financial situation could be the sore point. So don't bring it up, otherwise you'll be the one to be guilty to cause all these problems. And also this card says that the trouble is that one of you may want to dominate and make decisions on your own. Well, it's you listening to me, so don't try to do that, otherwise you're going to definitely be accused of being dominating and not cooperative. Now the last 15 days of January for you coming from Taurus, this is the card that I'm going to talk to you about your romance area. And it's a very negative card. And again it says that the financial situation is going to trouble you where romance is concerned. Is it the way the money is going? Is it the way the money is to be planned? Is it the way who is footing the bill? So if you find a new romance, you're going to be a little bit unhappy that you may be footing the financial bill for spending on anything. And be careful that financial areas don't talk too readily with people that you don't know very well. So finding a new romance in the last 15 days will not be a very good sign for you. And if you have an ongoing romance, this card says that the financial situation is going to be the source of arguments. So don't bring that up as well. So the whole month it seems to be very touchy in the romance area where money is involved. And also arguments and also past affair problems are going to be seen. So the whole month for you where romance is concerned is a down period. Let me pull this card now to talk to you about your marriage in the last 15 days. Well, it's 50-50 with this card. This is a card that says you attract or you create opposition and confrontation, but there's also a card on the bottom side of it where there's a sign that says you can make peace as well. So I'd rather you make peace. So in your marriage in the last 15 days, don't bring up anything of a sensitive issue, whether it's to do with finances, whether it's got to do with what the plans are for the family. Try to be very, very negotiable in the last 15 days and you might just improve it. Overall, I think there is about 60% of a problem from this card and 40% of good. So don't be too expectant about your plans in marriage. Now I'm going to talk to you about your lucky dates, D-A-T-E-S. And this is a very good card in that way that is telling you your most mystical days are the 7th, the 16th and the 25th. And these dates will produce plenty of solutions for you, whether in the area of romance or whether in the area of marriage. So bookmark the 7th, the 16th and the 25th and plan morning, afternoon, evening, night where romance situations are concerned. Plan to make your move or to improve whether you are in marriage or whether you're in the romance situation. Now I'm going to talk to you about your lucky ages. And this is a very good card. It says that you actually attract some very good friendships. Your lucky ages are, I would say, 16, 25, 34, 43, 52, 61 or 70. If you're of these ages, you're going to be extremely lucky, whether in the area of romance or marriage. So tell yourself you'll have a chance to find happiness or grow happiness as well. Now, if you're not of these ages, you should come and have a reading with me for 90-minute session, and it will cost you USD 50. I'll give you more information about this later. Now, I'm going to talk to you about your lucky colors. So let's see what the card says about your colors. Well, it's a nice card. The outside borders are all gray. So I'm going to say that the color gray is going to be a very lucky color for you in the month of January, where romance or marriage improvement is concerned. So try to wear plenty of gray. And now about a zodiac sign that's going to cause you trouble in the month of January. And let's see who this card is from. Oh God, it's a Mercury card, so it's from Cancer. The period of Cancer. Somebody born in the period of Cancer is going to create problems for you in the marriage or romance side. And if it's your romance partner or marriage partner who is born in the period of Cancer, you'll have to be very careful how you deal with them. Something said wrong, something done wrong, and everything blows up tremendously. And even if you meet somebody from Cancer that you have newly found, don't talk to them about your personal plans and your personal situation, because they are going to bring you problems. And the next one is who you can form an attachment to in the month of January. And this card shows, well, I'm going to settle for Pisces. So somebody from Pisces wants to come into your life, and it's a positive move. Or you may be very interested in somebody from Pisces. And whether in the area of romance, if your partner is Pisces, or in your marriage your partner is Pisces, that's good. There will be more understanding. So look forward to meet somebody from Pisces, and you'll be able to do very well. Well, this 90-minute session that I have, that's cost you USD 50 based on your date of birth, your time of birth, and looking at your palms. And I'll be able to definitely help you, give you a lot of information about your personal lucky lottery numbers, and your lucky days, and your lucky colors, and your lucky gemstones, and a lot of other information to get your next 7, 8 or 9 years perfectly right. So go to Facebook, send me an email. My email address is andyhoro9, ANDIHORO9, the number 9, @gmail.com. And I look forward to hearing from you. Until then, have a happy month in January 2019. Thank you and goodbye.